So what I was going to do, I was going to get all of my work done for the social studies and science class, because I've got stuff to buy and then print and then laminate and cut out and Velcro and binders to put together and a mapping station to put together. So I was going to do all of that and then go pick a page, but then her elementary school principal contacted me as I was walking out the door and was like, can you please come early? And she was like, I need to talk to you about the background of some of the kids in the social studies class. And I think it's because I had emailed her and I was like, this is my plan for the week, and I sort of wanted to divide some kids up into partners, and I listed like, these are the certain people I want to put as partners. So I think it's probably about that. So I'm like, okay, so then I'll drop Paige back off at the school around 1, and then I'll go do all my stuff, and then I'll pick her up at 3. And then I had promised her I was going to do all of the prep for the class during school hours so she and I could spend time alone together after school. But now I'm going to have to use after school to do all that stuff, so I just dropped lunch off with Mike because he messaged me in the middle of all this and was like, oh, do you happen to have time for lunch? Yes, I'll grab something. I brought him some turkey I made last night and some broccoli, so it wasn't like a huge deal. Anyway, but so I said to him when I brought him lunch, I was like, can you please spend the evening with Paige? I made a promise to her. I really feel bad that I can't keep it, but I have to get this stuff done for tomorrow. Or else I have nothing when I walk into class. Anyway, so he agreed to that, and she is going to be thrilled. So I don't know what they're going to do, but today is about Paige, and the boys are fishing because they got up early and did a huge amount of cleaning, went through a huge maintenance list, everything from like washing the inside of the van to checking all the filters, dusting all the blinds, like sweeping, cleaning up dishes, and doing dishes, folding laundry, like outside work, hauled out all the garbages, so that when I got back from bringing Paige to school, the house was pretty decent compared to when I left. And then they did some school instrument practice, and this was like all by like 9:30. So then Jude asked, what can I do next? I'm like, you know what, bud? You guys take a break. Like, you totally deserve to take a break. So they asked if they could go fishing, so that's where they are right now. Kind of happy for them. It's a beautiful week. And since I will be gone, I'm glad that they're having fun and not stuck at home. So, wow. Okay. Originally, I turned on this camera to message you about something completely different. But I changed directions, and it just occurred to me right now that I said nothing about what I originally was going to message you about, and I need to today. So I'll have to do that later because I'm about a block from Paige's school. So, okie dokie. I did see all of your stuff come through. I need time to process and catch up and read it. I've been following the whole situation with the assassin, but some of the stuff that you sent I haven't seen yet. And I was talking to Mike last night about it, and about how Charlie had said a few days before that he was afraid Israel was going to murder him if he spoke up, and that he was starting to change his mindset and have more compassion for Hamas. And then he had a thing with an interview with Ben Shapiro, who was not happy when Charlie started saying, I think it's okay to question Israel, because Charlie was a die-hard devotee to the Israel side of things before, and then he started realizing some things, and then he said he was afraid Israel was going to kill him if he spoke up any more than that, and now he's dead. And this was just last week, and now Ben Shapiro is taking over Turning Point, and I'm angry, and I used to love Ben Shapiro, but lately I just want to... Okay, that's all I got. I am at Paige's school. There's our garden. That's blocking it. Anyway, so I'm going to have to talk to you later, but I do need a very specific message. So I'm going to send these before I go in and hope that they download and chat soon.